happy Monday. Again, it's not really Monday, it's Tuesday, but man, today feels like it's a Monday again. I just got off work, went to my main office, picked up some supplies I need for my office where I work, and man, it has been a long day. I'll tell you what, it's not like there were huge gaps in it or boredom. It seems like everything I did today, it felt like it took 10 times longer than it needed to. I really hate it when that happens, but other than that, it was a really good day. But yeah, I left I left the house in Ninilchik this morning and got all my stuff together and was gonna, grab my lunch. I prepared lunches for like 5 days so that I would have food in my refrigerator for at least 5 days, because I have a little refrigerator at work that I can, make lunch and stuff. So I made these beautiful salmon patties. It was like my mom used to make when I was little, and I really love them when I learned how to make them. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be so good. So I made salmon patties. I also made this awesome chicken pasta salad, and it was just, I was so excited. I'm like, ooh, I got really good lunches for the next week. So I wrapped them up and I put them on the counter in a bag so that I wouldn't forget them. And then I ran out to the freezer and grabbed a little container of ice cream that I wanted to put in my little freezer. Well, I remembered the ice cream, and I remembered my clothes, and I remembered all the things I needed to remember, and forgot my lunch on the counter where it has been since 5 o'clock this morning. It is now about 4 in the afternoon, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to dump it out. I don't think it's going to be good because I definitely don't want to risk getting sick. I am so bummed because I was so excited that I had prepped meals for the whole week, and yeah, not real bright of me. So that's how my morning started. I at least got a decent cup of coffee this morning. I was grateful for that. But I don't know, work was just really weird today, and then I was like, I told my husband I was going to go back out to the little house and get some extra sleep and kind of just calm and just mellow for the rest of the day. Man, somebody's in a hurry. Why do people need to feel a need to pass like that? That's ridiculous. You're going the speed limit and it's not good enough. But and yeah, I went back out. I was going to go back out to the other little house, and then I realized I don't have the keys to it. So I went through all my bags that are here in the car because I've been living between two houses. It's kind of a pain in the rear end, but until my house is finished getting fixed, it's just kind of the thing. But I think that the keys to the other house are in it because I had them with me, but I put them in a little pink bag I had, and I left the little pink bag behind. So this is me batting 1,000 today. So I'm going to go out there. I'm going to figure out how to get myself into my house. I know that there's a spare key, but that means bugging someone else to get the spare key, and I didn't want to do that. But it'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But I just wanted to say hello and a follow-up on doing a live. One of you had responded that a Saturday would be a good day. This Saturday, I am supposed to be helping my daughter sew up a bunch of shorts. She has lost an incredible amount of weight after having her baby, and so she's going to Hawaii, but she wants to take the clothes in. She doesn't want to have to go buy new ones. Smart girl. So I'm going to go out on Friday. They're doing some kind of a birthday thing for me, and then on Saturday, I told her I'd bring my sewing machine, and we would get some clothing altered to fit her so that when she takes her vacation to Hawaii, lucky little brat, she'll have something to wear. I'm excited for her. It'll be nice. She will love Hawaii. She's really going to enjoy it. She's been on a couple cruises already. She married into a family that does vacation travel as a family as a whole, and they travel back and forth. But her mother-in-law lives in Hawaii, so that makes it nicer. She doesn't have to rent a hotel, so she'll have a good time. And so I'm looking forward to having pictures. My daughter's also thinking about being a journalist, and she needs practice because she's always loved journalism. And I said, grab your camera, grab stuff, and take it with you. And I said, just dedicate 15 minutes every day that you're there to practicing journalism. Tell stories about the beach, tell stories about places in Hawaii that you go, and they don't have to be perfect, but it'll be a great practice run for you. So she thought that was a great idea. So I'm really looking forward to see what she has pulled together for that. I've been setting up a studio actually at the little house. I got the green screen. It takes up the whole wall. It's huge. I bought a huge green screen. And so I need to find my camera bag, but I think it got mixed up in the jumble of what's going on at my house. But I have a really nice camera and all the stuff. I have an entire studio, but I'm gonna have to find it now, so I'm kind of bummed about that, but it's fine. But when the flood happened, a lot of stuff got shifted super fast. Like, things had to be moved now, so I'm sure there are some items that got misplaced. It'll all wash out. It always does. But my husband's gonna be at the house tonight. He took the dogs home, and that way they can be in their own environment. And I'm gonna go out here. I've had a migraine for a couple of days. I suffer migraines. Every couple of months I get them. They last 2 or 3 days. You can't tell by looking at me right now, but I have an unbelievable headache. It will pass. They always do. I'm not sure what causes them, and because they're so far apart, so sporadic, the docs don't really know, but there's nothing wrong with my brain. They've looked at all that stuff, but it's just something that happens. So they're kind of leaning towards the maybe I have a food allergy or a food problem. So, and people develop allergies all the time. There was a time when I couldn't eat strawberries because strawberries would give me a headache, but I haven't eaten strawberries in a long time, and I'm not allergic to them anymore, so it doesn't matter. It'll sort itself out. But I just want to say hey and find out what kind of day you guys are having. I know that I haven't done a dollhouse video in a while, but a little bit of crazy has happened in my life in the last couple of months, so I do plan on getting back on that. I believe the next installment is about the shutters, and we need to paint the pink on it still and do all those sorts of things. I did decide finally on some shutters that I'm going to do on that little dollhouse. I'm going to do the old cute country barn style, just because that's what most fits in the what did we decide? We decided on the March Sisters, Little Women. Little Women meets a little mini mall sort of thing. So it'll be really cool. But the inside's looking nice. I did get a new saw. I finally got the diamond blade. Did all that stuff because my old table saw to cut tiles, the engine on it just quit. But it was old, so no real surprise there. But we did get a new one. Got a new diamond blade so we can cut through the marble tiles and stuff. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. I just need life to slow down, and I've also been in school through this process. But life is awesome. It has been great. I am looking forward for a dull day. Just one day where I could literally sit on a chair or a couch all day long and do nothing. It has been a little too crazy. It's one of those where you just kind of hit your knees and pray, please God, one dull day. Just one boring day. The problem is I've never been bored a day in my life. I don't know how to be bored, so I'm not real sure that that would actually work out well for me. I'm hyper and I'm energetic, and I don't know how to do boredom. So there's always something to do, always something to read. If you don't want to read a book, go write a book. I mean, always interesting things going on. But anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'm just babbling now, but I'm on my way back. And today is going to be a good day. The rest of my day is going to be a good day, and that's just how it's going to be. I'll see you on the next.